Hello, lovely people! Welcome to the Geek, and I am Penge, and welcome back to Civilization 6 and the Rise and Fall Deity Difficulty One City Challenge. And I'm gonna start with the good news. We are still here. We are still in the game. We've not been brutally murdered by some other civs or rampaging barbarians, although to be fair, the barbarian threat has pretty much diminished by this sort of point in the game. Barbarians are normally kind of gone. I mean, they might appear around here, these areas, but I think the barbarian threat has pretty much gone. So yeah, it's just the other civs, and whilst I am friends with everybody on the planet, so all the civs I am friends with, well, I suppose technically except Chandragupta and Gilgamesh, who I am allied with indeed, with a research alliance for Chandragupta and a cultural alliance for Gilgamesh, I'm friends with everyone, that's fine, but I'm not ruling out the fact that they might be looking at my city with their quite envious eyes. They may be green with envy looking at the lovely city of Solo. Because, and I don't really want to toot my own trumpet too much, but it is a very good city. It's got lots of wonders in. It's got lots of wonders. And last time out, we completed one of the sort of wonders that I'd set out at the start as a goal that we wanted to get to. The Forbidden City. Because it gives us a big blob of culture, which is very, very welcome. But also, it gives us that wild card policy slot, which is very, very useful indeed. So that's been finished, and now we're working on another wonder. We have gone for the Bolshoi Theatre, because it's got slots for great works, and we are kind of stacking up people that can create great works, but we've got nowhere to put them. And on that note, it's been suggested in the comments, and it was quite a good suggestion. Thank you. Who was it? Was it Source of Being, possibly? So yeah, they suggested that when a great person is captured, if somebody tries to sort of kill them, if they attack them, they don't actually die, they just return to your capital. So what we could do is, we could use our slightly unemployed sort of great people that are sitting about doing utterly nothing. We could use them as sort of mobile outposts, if you like. So Ovid here has been sat around for who knows how many hundreds of years. We could put him just there, and then he could just keep an eye out on this little bit of territory over here, for example. So if we go sleep just there, he can then spy on this little bit of land, and we can see if Gilgamesh is up to anything. Now, I don't think he is, but I think that's quite a good idea. I like that idea. Right, Chaucer, go up there. Go and have a little sit around there, just so we can keep an eye on up there. Now, yeah, we need someone down here. We definitely need someone here. So let's put someone just there. Just have a little nosy down at Mongolian territory. And then, where else can we put them? Up here somewhere? We could put someone over this side. There's mountains that way, though. No one's going to sort of attack us from there. Unless we put them down here is no particular use, because we can sort of see down there anyway. Because now we've got a trader going that way. That's why. Okay. Right, maybe this plan isn't as useful as it could be, because I don't want to put them in their territory, because then eventually they'll get kicked out when the open borders offer closes. They'll get booted out and I'll have to move them again, and I'm just very lazy. So how about we put them... who are you? Niccolo Machiavelli. Let's put you, Mr. Man, here? Yeah, let's put you down here, maybe. You can have a little trip down there. That's fun. And I think we've got everyone moved that we can move. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right. So other things are, we are going into a golden age next time, which is particularly fabulous. So that's very, very helpful. Hopefully we'll get a slightly better, what they called, sort of dedication thing than we got previously. Because all we've got now is a little bit rubbish. So hopefully we'll get a better one of those. We are working toward the Bolshoi Theatre. We have a builder just here who is coming down to, I would assume that we're coming down to, hang on, no, back with builder, please. You, builder, I'm going to put you there, because I think you can chop those trees, and that will provide production toward the Bolshoi Theatre. Now, my scouts are trying to do the best they can with exploring, but they are being slightly hemmed in by the vast amounts of other units that the other civs seem to have. So you can try and cross over that river. I want to kind of go up there. I want to know what's up here, but there was a lot of fighting going on up there last time, so maybe that's resolved itself. We can go and have a little nosy. Also, what's that? Oh, Chandragupta, my alliance has run its course. Okay, well, let's declare friendship. Yep, bibbly-bobbly-boo. And alliances, we had a research alliance before. Yeah, we can't do anything with this research alliance because we're too far away. We don't do any trading with you. We don't do any at all. But we would get some science. But do you know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's an alliance. Yes, we'll go for that. Thank you very much. Okay, that's a good thing. Right, let's just cut back to here. So that guy's moved over. So the builder's going to come down here and chop that. Everyone else is kind of in position around the place. Now, also, yes, I had a look at this at the end of the last part, that one. I did get a bit confused by it. It's been explained to me, and now I sort of understand it. Yeah, so this thing here, the little suitcase underneath your own, well, your name and everybody, all the other Civs names, is their domestic tourists. So we have 65, as it sees it, domestic tourists. Phil has 103. John Curtin has 115. Good grief. He has a very, very big empire he plays. Wowee, that's colossal. So that is the amount of tourists that they've got going around their own territory. This column here, our visitors from Philip, we draw away 2 of his people. So of those 103 domestic tourists, we've lured 2 away from Spanish lands to come to French lands. And then we've got in total 15 tourists coming from other lands. So 2 from Phil, 3 from Gilgamesh, and so on down this list, which makes 15. We've got to beat 116 tourists, because that is how many John Curtin has. So he's got 115. So once we've got more tourists visiting us than are domestically going around his territory, then that means we will achieve a victory. Now, looking at that, that seems a little bit ambitious now I'm looking at it. It seems a little bit unobtainable. I mean, the Civs will be in space by the time we've done that. So we need 101 tourist points. Visiting tourists coming in, another 101. That seems quite a lot. That seems very high indeed. And of course, this is a moving target, because as he settles more cities and as his cities grow, this will increase. Or someone else could take over, like Philip. Philip might settle 3 cities and have loads more, and he might get up to 130 or something, and John Curtin might get to 120. So then Philip will be the leader, and my number will go up in terms of however many domestic tourists Philip has. So, yeah, I don't know if that's particularly great. We'll carry on. We'll carry on regardless. Maybe we'll be okay. The more wonders we get... Oh, do you know what? You can just... Oh, no, don't skip your turn. Just hang on. No, don't skip your turn. Wake up and then go to sleep. I'll wake you up to go to sleep. Maybe the more wonders we build, because we get a nice boost, because we are French, because tourism from wonders is double, which is nice. Maybe that's what we need to kind of rely on. So we just need to try and build every single wonder that we can build now, just to crank out that tourism and try and get those numbers up. That might be what we have to do. Just checking out the great people that are coming up, and annoyingly the Spanish are going to get one of the lovely, lovely great merchants that gives them the special luxury resource. So they're going to get John Spilsbury, who I can't say I've ever heard of, but he clearly made toys at some point in his life and career. So yeah, they're going to get that, which is good. Now, we don't really need it for the amenities, but we could have traded those away for some gold or some science or something. Yeah, we could have traded those goods away to get something very, very lovely indeed. So that is a shame that we're not going to get that. In terms of great merchants, we are really, really low down. We get 10 points per turn, and we're going to get a great merchant in 31 turns. That is not very good, is it? We need to kind of increase that value a little bit. It'd be very, very nice. And I think we've even got... I think we've got a government policy for great merchant points as well. So we've even got a government policy that is increasing that further. So yeah, that's not very good at all. We need to increase that a little bit, I think. So that might be something we need to look at a bit later on. So also science-wise, we're going down cartography route and mercantilism in terms of the civics. We did focus in on their industrialization, because I said that the Ruhr Valley is a very important wonder, and it was one of the ones I want on my list. However, I might have changed my mind a little tiny bit, because I'm thinking if we get scientific theory... Now, we can't boost astronomy. We can't build a university adjacent to a mountain. That's not going to happen. We've got no mountains in our territory. It's flat. It's flat round us. There's a few little gentle rolling hills. But yes, for the most part, it's flat. We can never boost that. So that is going to be 19 turns. But then we could get this. We can then do scientific theory, which is another 19 turns. It's a long time. But we could get Oxford University, which would then boost our science and gives us 2 randomly chosen free techs, which I think we all know are probably going to be celestial navigation and military tactics, but whatever. We'll get the rubbish ones. But that'd be great. A 20% boost to science in our city. 2 great works of writing slots. That would be so very useful. So after cartography is finished, I think I'm going to switch it round. I'm going to switch it round so we can do that. There is a space for Oxford Uni right there. It's sitting there not doing much. So yeah, we can have that. You can put it into there. That's lovely. I just think that's going to be helpful in the long run. And that is one of the worst offers I've ever seen in Civilization 6 history. For 2 religious great works from Hieronymus Bosch, you want to give me a pretty pathetic sum of gold. Consider you've got 648 gold in your treasury and you earn 186 per turn. Get off, Philip. 186 and you're offering me 3. So a pittance of gold that you could find down the back of your Spanish sofas and a couple of horses. No, absolutely not. Perhaps in the future we shall find an agreeable deal. You come to me with a deal that isn't, the equivalent of some used toilet paper, and that is absolutely fine. We might discuss it. But that deal was utterly terrible, Phil. Oh, now this is getting ridiculous. So you want all 3 great works of art for an equally rubbish amount of money, given the amount that you get. 271 gold a turn. That is ludicrous. So for the amount of gold you've got and that you earn, that is a pathetic amount. At least you've tried to sweeten the deal a little bit. And then tea is very tempting. I do love a cup of tea. I've got tea now. But yeah, again, no, not for 3 great works, because that means you'll have them forever. And in 30 turns, I'll have to give you the tea back and the jade, and the gold thing will stop. And 2 gold is neither here nor there. That's rubbish. So no, I'm going to refuse the deal. Again, come back with better deals, and you might get 1 piece of art if it's an incredibly good deal. But chances are not likely, because I want to keep the art for the tourism and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, they're just going to have to come back with slightly better offers than those really awful ones. Let's have a little wander through here. So, yeah, let's see if we can get up this way. Let's see if we can go up that way. See what's going on up here, because I think we kind of came this way before. And, yeah, there were a load of units in the way. A load of military stuff going on. So maybe we can kind of duck around this way and just have a little look at what's going on over here. I would like to know. Sumeria have launched a military assault on Kandy, one of the few remaining city-states. I think I know of 3. We've got ourselves Lisbon, we've got ourselves Yerevan, and we've got ourselves Kandy. And that is it. Right, cartography is complete. Let's now shifty the focus to scientific theory. So, oh, we have to get other things first. Oh, we have to get stirrups, then astronomy, then banking. Well, banking is not too bad a thing to have. Actually, can we just do 1 and 2? Because then we could get ourselves a bank in place. And the bank will give us a bonus because we have given enough envoys to Lisbon. So we'll get loads of extra gold from that, which is very, very welcome. And then also, that gives us a great merchant points, which will boost our great merchant points. And we get +2 gold from quarries. And we've got quite a few of those around as well. So, okay, we'll do that. Stirrups leading to banking. That's absolutely fine. We'll do that first then. Fine. Right, you wander up this way. Yes, we didn't get here before. Ooh. Oh, it's rebelling. In 4 turns, Kul Oba is going to rebel. Oh dear, you need to do some bread and circuses. You need to give them some bread, send in the clowns. They will absolutely be fine with that. But yeah, that's going to rebel. And I imagine that will go over to Indian territory. I imagine that's what's going to happen. Oh, they're not going to like that. Okay, Georgia got John Spilsbury, the toy merchant guy, and Mongolia have founded another city, apparently. Have they filled that gap in yet, where it's really good? Have they filled that gap in? Yes, they have. It was kind of here, wasn't it? Was it here? Yeah, with various bits and bobs. There were spices and bananas and things round here. I think that was the gap that I found that would look pretty promising. Yeah, so I think that's what they've done. May founded the city of... Oh, crikey. Okay. Kokekuta. That one there on the sea. I'm sure it's really nice. Okay, 11 turns till the Bolshoi is done. Now, what we could do is... One of these things here required a lumber mill. Yeah, mass production. Build a lumber mill. So we do want to build a lumber mill. What we'll do is we'll buy ourselves a builder for 340 gold. Yeah, do that. Buy ourselves a builder. That builder can go just there. Build a lumber mill. That'll boost that thing in advance, which is lovely. Right now, we can't use these woods. They're out of our sort of city territory range. So let's take them down. So 101 production. So 11 turns from the Bolshoi down to 8. So 3 turns lopped off. That builder is now done. That is very welcome, though. That's pretty good. Can we go up this way? No, we cannot. It's very difficult to make your way around this territory. We might see this city flip, though. That might be quite fun, unless they sort it out. Unless they do send in the clowns and give them some bread, which I don't know if that would satisfy me from rebelling, but whatever the case, clearly the people in Civ love clowns and bread. So yeah, so we'll see if that flips over 2 turns. Australia have earned the great writer William Shakespeare. Georgia have got Leonardo da Vinci. Everyone's getting all the things. Yes, and we have siphoned off some more funds, but this time from the Spanish. Okay, that's quite good actually. So those 560 funds that we stole have paid for that build that we just bought, and we've got a little bit spare, which is very lovely. That's very nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, move up this way. See what you can find. Can you go into the sea? No, not from there, because there is a cliff edge just there. So you can't go in from there. However, it might be worth a little dip into the sea. That's quite good. And Charlotte. Yes, of course, it's Agent Charlotte, isn't it? Lovely Agent Charlotte. Right, you go there and do some building stuff. Why don't we just do that again? Just keep taking money from them and we'll spend it on nice things. So have we got anything we can spend money on right now? We've got anything we could buy? There's nothing we can buy in terms of improvements. But like when we get the bank, we could just buy the bank. We could just go, yeah, buy that, click. Rather than having to build it for 3 or 4 or 5 turns, we could just, yeah, buy it straight off. So what else do you want to get? Swordsman, not really interested in swordsman. I would like some, but we can't build them. Look, we can't build them. I'd love to build a swordsman unit, but we can't. So yeah, never mind. Not interested in those anymore. Warriors are terrible. You can't buy a spy. We could buy another crossbowman. 720 gold. 720, good grief. But we are very, very poor militarily, so that's probably going to be not a bad thing to have. So yeah, let's spend our money on... Do you want to spend our money on that or the bank when we get to the point where it's research? Do you know what? Let's leave it for the bank. We're not under attack right now, he says. somewhat presumptively. But we're not under attack right now, which is correct. I mean, we might be soon. But hopefully we'll remain not under attack, given that everyone is friendly to us at least. So yeah, we'll remain not under attack, so I won't invest too much in military. No, you're not having me books for rubbishy amounts of gold and a horse. And then yeah, we'll save that money. We'll buy ourselves a bank rather than spend it on a crossbowman and then have to build the bank. And then we can start building something else. Right, this here. Let's put a lumber mill. Are they using that tile anyway? They are. They are using that tile. So this will be pretty good anyway, because that will speed up production in that city, so that's good. So yeah, build a lumber mill, mass production gets boosted, that's very welcome. And we completed a quest for Yerevan. Oh good, yay! So that gives us +2 faith in every shrine building. Well, won't that be lovely? Oh, and there we go. I completed a trade route. So our trade route, presumably, I think they both go to Gilgamesh anyway, don't they? Our trade route is complete. Because of that, we receive another point of era score, which is good, because I think that will propel us forward a little bit when it gets to the next age, which is quite welcome indeed. Ooh, did they just put a harbour down? Or a lighthouse or something? Something appeared over there. And Scythia has no longer got the loyalty to keep that city up on their own sort of territory. So yeah, it's gone. Kul Oba is now a free city. And yes, it's going over to Indian territory. Ooh, controversial goings on. Okay, now we've got quite a few options. Look, this one here will give us science. If we send that to Keshkur, that'll do, Keshkur. 6 gold, that's good. I like 6 gold. Science and culture, not so bothered about faith. Production is also good. Ooh, production, science and gold could be quite nice because production is good. That's food. Oh, that's ideal. That's very good. So we get some food from them. We get ourselves a bit of production. We get gold and we get science. Now we will lose culture because we're not sending it to Gilgamesh with the cultural alliance stuff. And in fact, that has ended. So we haven't got a cultural alliance with him. We could go for a cultural alliance with Genghis. We could try a cultural alliance with Genghis Khan. We could give it a go. Will that annoy our neighbour here though? I don't really know. I'm going to go be his friend anyway. Yeah, let's send it to there. Let's send it to Karakum because it gives us food and production and science and gold. Yes, absolutely. Do that, please. Right, yeah, friendships have run out. Right, okay. So, Phil, me old Spanish mucker. Beautiful. Love your trousers. And Gilgamesh, be my friend. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's have a look at trade routes. There it is. Trade route summary. So yeah, 1 to Babylon, 1 to Genghis Khan, which does increase our tourism with them. Yeah, we could do with more trade routes as well, but some of them are a bit too far away. So yeah, so we've got a boost to now Mongolian tourism. which is good. So we can, get more tourists off them and a boost to the Babylonian tourism. So yeah, why don't we go and be allies with him and get something from him? Because that would make sense. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I don't know which one to go and be allies with. Which one is going to be least offended? I mean, really, I shouldn't have gone for the research alliance with Chandragupta, because I'm not trading with him. I should have had one research alliance with Gilgamesh, say, and the cultural alliance with Genghis, and that would have given me the maximum benefit. Now, I don't think you can cancel an alliance. I don't think you can do that. However, I am willing to then swap it over. So when that one finishes, in however many turns it is, I assume they last for 30 turns. Most things sort of take 30 turns in Civ. I guess it's 30. When that's finished, I might swap it over to someone else. But right now, let's go back to Gilgamesh. Let's go back to Gilgamesh. See if you would like a cultural alliance. Ooh. We could, however... What's that? +1 culture from trade routes from your ally. +2 culture to your ally. So we could get +2 culture. We could get +4 gold. Do we want culture or gold? I think culture's probably more important for us, isn't it? At the minute, we can get high culture, get all the civics unlocked. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, absolutely. Would you like that? Thank you. Lovely. And cheerio. Right, who needs orders? Our guy is in the sea. He's running away from the city of Kula-Oba just in case they decide to attack him. So let's leg it out the way. Possibly drop back onto land on this side. And have a look at the rest of whoever you are. The Scythian territory possibly over here. That might be quite good. Oh, they've got ironclads. They've got proper tech. In 1410, they've got metal boats. We've got little sailboats pootling about. They've got a terrifying metal warship thing. Yeah, I don't know. Are we going to be able to do this at all? I'm not entirely sure. You want open borders and a book. You're giving me, still a paltry amount of gold, but it's actually quite a lot for what you've got. And rubbish per turn. At least you're trying to sort of sweeten the deal. Haha. But not, because cocoa isn't sweet inherently, is it? It's not that. So cocoa and horses. No, absolutely not. It's not good enough. If one of them comes through with an absolutely amazing deal, then yes, I would consider it. But no, that's not good enough. Okay, +2 production. Lovely. Okay, we'll go round the massive fleet of ships that's just appeared. They've built a mine. And yeah, next, where do we want to go? This tile here is not used. But up there is used. Yeah, maybe we go up. Do we just go down here and just put a farm down or something down there? By the time we get over here, we won't be able to chop that because we will have built the thing. By the time the builder makes his way to here, that will have long gone. So yeah, we'll finish the Bolshoi. Hopefully, I haven't seen a little note saying anyone else is building it. So I really hope we can get it as ours. So yeah, I don't know. What should we do with you, Mr. Builderman, next time? What should we do? Oh, a policy change. New policy cards have been unlocked. +1 movement, not so bother. +4 gold and +1 faith from trade routes. Do we want that? Industrial zone adjacency bonuses are useful. Campus, yeah, that's a science boost, which I think we need. Do we need that? We're not upgrading our units anymore, are we? Hang on. Let's have a quick check. Can we upgrade you guys? No, we can't upgrade the swordsman either. So no, I don't think we're going to be doing any upgrading anytime soon. We could, in theory, swap out professional army for something slightly more useful. However, what? I don't know. Okay, I think we just switch it back to conscription. Unit maintenance reduced by 1 gold per turn per unit. That will help a little bit. Sort of give us a bit more money. So 26.7 right now. 36.7. So 10 gold per turn saved. So if I run that forward for even 10 turns, that's 100 gold extra that I've saved, which is very, very good. And I can spend that on builders and all sorts of other lovely things. Okay, right, let's see what's going on. You're running down there like a lunatic. We need to get stuff done. We need to get banking in, really. I want to buy the bank, please. That'd be really good. And Bolshoi, lots of things happening. So Georgia's friends with Sumeria. Georgia's found a new city. India has launched a military assault. India's trying to take that place by force. Charlotte has stolen some more gold. Well done, Charlotte. Good job. That's very impressive. Right, go over here. Charlotte, you can't be promoted because I think you're already at your maximum level. Yeah, do it again. Do it again. 532 gold. Absolutely. Not much chance of it sort of failing, going wrong. Definitely very little chance of being sort of captured or killed, which is lovely. We shall have a sail through the sea. And, yeah, you can maybe just come down here for now. What tile? They don't use that tile, though, do they? They don't use that tile at the minute. Yeah, they're not working that tile. They're working up here. So I think... Do we take the neighbourhood off there? I might come down here and just build a farm on this tile for now. Or do we keep you? If you've not got anything to do, why don't we just keep you there for now? Why don't we run you down to here? In fact, completely changing my mind. Because at some point we are going to build another wonder. If you're on this, we can get a little early boost. So we could chop that, boost whatever wonder it is we're going to produce next. That will be probably quite helpful. And then, yeah, that's a useful thing. Rather than just building something for the sake of it, at least it's actually going to be sort of a useful chop. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's a little warning thing here. Someone's built a wonder. Tamara's built the Casa de Contracción. And Chandragupta's built Kilwakizawani, whatever it is. Thank goodness. I thought they might have built the one that I wanted. I was going to get a little bit upset then. I was going to get all emotional. But no, I don't need to. Phew. Because we've only got, is it 2 or 1 turns left? 1 turn. That would have been particularly heartbreaking. That would have been really, really heartbreaking if they'd just gone, actually, yeah, 1 turn away. Nah, we've got it. No, it's just not fair. Curse you, Civ. But no, fortunately, I think we're okay. Spain have created another settler. Another settler, Spain. Really? Okay, right. We want to get this done. I want to get the Bolshoi Theatre done. And then immediately we're going to chuck some great works into it. Possibly should have thought about that a bit earlier. In fact, you're there. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Wooden frame, bricks around the edge. It's going to look lovely. They've forgotten to put a door in. Dude, the doors. I know, it's fine. They've built doors into the walls. It's fine. Pointy bits, columns, little plant bit outside. Someone switched the lights on, would you, to make it look pretty at night time. Beautiful. Oh, and a fountain as well. The finishing flourish. Oh, and a little statue thing made of gold. Don't know where we got the gold from. It's not on the map, but never mind. So there we go. The Bolshoi Theatre is done. Flight is boosted. Not entirely sure why, but okay. Maybe they have to build the Bolshoi to boost flight, possibly. I don't really know. So that's good. That is in. Now, what does it have? What slots does it have? Great works. Bolshoi has writing and music. So let's get you in, say, Mr. Man, because why not? Throw you over to there. You do a writing. Do Don Quixote. There you go. Beautiful. So another great work. More tourism, more culture. We'll get more culture anyway from Wonder being next to our theatre square. So our theatre square's got 3 wonders round it at the minute. That is very good indeed. And it's finished. Another wonder is done. The teeny tiny nation of France has got... How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 wonders. 6. Because... Oh, no, that's not. That's a campus. Sorry, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wonders. For one very small city. I know 6. Taj Mahal. Colosseum, Bolshoi, Oracle. That's 3. Taj Mahal, Great Library, Forbidden City. 6. 6 wonders. That is incredibly good. Right, we've gone Envoy. Whatever. It doesn't really make any difference. I don't know what to do with them. There's no point sending to any of these because we don't have a sort of faith sort of district thingamabob or whatever it's called. So we don't have one of those. So, whatever. I don't really care. Put it into Lisbon's one. It doesn't make any difference. We don't have temples. We don't have shrines. Yeah, okay, whatever. Send you there. That's fine. Friendship with Tom. Go and speak to Tom. Hey, Tom, be my friend. Yes, you'll accept it. Lovely. Also, Genghis. Yeah, be my friend, please. Yep, good. Rabbits and whatever else you're on about. Shadows and stuff. We get +5 era score. That's boosted. A scout is available for promotion. Okay. That's a surprise, but right you are. Okay, cancel that. Oh. Okay. Where are you going? Where were you going? Did I... Oh, you're trying to work your way round something. Okay, yeah. Maybe you can only be promoted on land. Okay, go to there next time then, please. That's a bit weird. Why can't I promote him while he's in the sea? Maybe it's a thing you can't do. Now, I've got to decide what to build. What do I construct? I've not built anything for a little while. Medieval walls does seem tempting. 2 tourism after advancing to the conservation civic. That'd be a little way off. But it's only 5 turns. Or do I want to get the foreign... no, not that. The intelligence agency. That's it. Foreign ministries to do with leveraging city-states. There aren't many of them left if they keep killing them. So, intelligence agency, +1 spy and spy capacity. All spy ops have a higher chance of success. That's probably very, very good. 7 turns. Statue of Liberty I can't build because it's harbours. Yeah, let's go down that route. Let's get ourselves an intelligence agency. We can't buy it, which is unfortunate. But by the time we finish that, we will hopefully have banking done. And then I can buy us a bank, which would be very, very lovely as well. Get us some more gold. There's a unit where you need to go. Skip your turn for now, builder dude. Skip your turn for now. Oh, Tamar has finished the world wonder Mont Saint-Michel, which is worrying because they're all building tourism-y based wonders and I'm not building them, which means tourists are going to go to those places and not to me. Okay, siphon funds. Successful yet again. You are just going to have to sort of go back to that position again, Mr. Man. Just keep an eye on the Mongolians while you can. Thank you very much. Yeah, just keep doing it. Keep nicking gold from these guys for a little while longer. You can go to just there and wait. Yeah, that's been built. We've stolen some gold. The scout is... yeah, I think they need to be on land to be promoted then. It looks like we can't promote... Yeah, look, promotion available. Automate exploration, promotion available. Doesn't really make any sense, but okay, we need to get onto land, please. Can we somehow... Oh, that's cliffs. That's no good. Well, let's come this way anyway. Oh, a city. A city has emerged over the horizon. There we go. So city there. We'll try and get back on the land there and promote you, because that would be quite nice. A little promotion there for a scout. It's no bad thing. Hopefully, maybe it would mean he can move quicker or something. I can't remember what they get, but it'd be useful if he could move a little bit quicker. And no, absolutely not. Thank you, bye. Samaria are again launching military assaults on Kandy. Kandy must be very, very resilient, because that's not the first time Samaria have tried that. They've tried that quite a few times, and I'm not sure why it takes them quite that long. Why it's taken them, so long to break down the walls. Because the other city-states have all crumbled and capitulated fairly easily. Kandy seem to be quite resilient. Well done, Kandy. Right, scouts, go this way. Try and get onto land. And science. Let's go for whatever we need to do to get to scientific theory. Because I want to get Oxford University in. And I want the Ruhr Valley as well. But Oxford University is 20% science. And our science is not very good. So that will help us a great deal. Astronomy, we can't boost it. It's 18 unboosted turns. We can't do anything about it. And scientific theory is 18 turns and it is boosted. That's how bad our science is. That is how bad it is. Or do we want to go down industrialization? What's that? That's 3 sciences. So how long is that going to take? 28 turns for industrialization. Oh my goodness me. So that's 39, 48 turns to get industrialization. 48 turns. That's an awfully long time. Or 10, 20, 28, 36 turns to get scientific theory to boost science to make that a bit quicker. Which one is better? Which is the best way round to do it? I'm not entirely sure. That you could put a factory as well. That's going to be really good for boosting production in the city anyway. But it's going to take a long time to get there. Oh, I don't know which is the right one. What's the best thing to do? I don't know. Okay, I've popped down to the kitchen. I've got myself a cup of tea. I've come back up and I've pondered my options. And I think I am going to go down this route. I think if we can get our science up, it will help, obviously, these get done quicker. So we can get science done. We'll build that if we can. I mean, if we can build that, I don't know. Oxford University seems very ambitious. But do you know what? It's got great writing slots in as well, which would be very, very helpful. So I think we get that in. We try and get that as soon as we can. So it's going to take 36 turns. 36 turns, we might need to do some campus research grant things to try and speed that along a little bit. But then we can get industrialization eventually via these 2 things here. But it'll be quicker. Because we've got that 20% science boost. That will bring that down, maybe sort of 10 turns or something. I can't remember how many turns it was. But, it'll bring it down a certain amount of turns. So we'll get there in the end. That's probably a good investment anyway. And yeah, great works of writing slots are very, very useful. But yeah, the Ruhr Valley, it's a risk. It's a risk. I could get the Ruhr Valley, or I could get Oxford University, or I could try and get them anyway. So, yeah, let's go down that route. Let's go astronomy, scientific theory. Of course, military science down here gives us our Garde Impériale, which is our French unit. I mean, we want to get down there as well at some point, but our science is so slow, it takes a long time. So, yeah, it's probably a wise investment to try and go down that sciencey route. Okay, we need to get you onto the land. Scout Face needs to go onto some ground somewhere so we can level up. There's the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. A wonder I don't normally build. A wonder I don't normally see, because, I never really get round to building it. It's not particularly great. I don't know what it does, actually. What does the mausoleum at Halicarnassus do? Actually, it's quite good. Actually, it's very, very good. You get a Great Admiral. Great, that's nice. All Great Admirals can use their retirement ability in additional time. I mean, that's good. If you get Great Admirals, if you're boaty, it's a very important thing to get. But also, Great Engineers have an additional charge. So a Great Engineer, one of those ones that we had that did 2 charges on completing, giving a certain amount of production toward the Wonders, they'd have a 3rd go. That's quite good. I never realised it was Great Engineers. I knew it was kind of boaty related. That is very good. Okay, that's a surprise. That's a surprise. It's a little bit better than I was expecting. Right, we can't get on there because it's a cliff. You're just going to have to keep wandering around the oceans, Mr. Scout. Sorry. Ah, you see, now the offers are getting slightly better in terms of amenities and luxuries, although I don't need those particularly. So Tamar here of Georgia with a lovely crown has said, I would like that 1 book off of you, but obviously that is a permanent fixture. That book goes to her forever. But for the next 30 turns, I would get salt and cotton and citrus and a tiny bit of gold and 2 gold per turn. Again, their gold per turn ratings are not very good. That's not a very good offer. 2 out of your 191 is a bit paltry. Obviously, I'm rejecting it, but they're getting better. I mean, if they offered me 100 gold per turn or something, even 50 gold per turn, that'll be fine. Like, that's a bit better, 8 gold per turn, but you've not thrown in the luxuries. You're offering me a horse. Don't care about horses. I'd rather have them a book. Thank you very much. So yeah, the AI is getting potentially a little bit better at doing the offers. If they come up with some sort of absolutely amazing offer, then yes, oh dear. Oh dear. he's caught the spy. Charlotte! Oh dear. She's not dead, is she? If you kill Charlotte, I'll be cross. I'll be really miffed. I will cease the operations at once. I'll go and steal gold from somebody else. Choose escape route. The spy has been detected. Local police forces have you on the run. Okay, so a boat is 2 turns. Vehicle or foot. I would rather get her back alive, given that she's a tier 3 spy. So she did actually succeed. She got the 768 gold, but she also got caught by the cops. So the fuzz are after her. Let's do this. Let's just go on foot. I'd rather get her back safely than for her to be dead. So she eluded capture and will return to the capital in 4 turns. Okay, that's fine. It's a bit unfortunate she got caught, but never mind. At least she is still alive. Okay, how many turns until our spy thing is done? So 2 more turns until the intelligence agency is done. Then we will have another spy. Hopefully that spy will get some sort of tech stealing boost. Because I want to go and steal some tech boosts from people. Because that is another good use for spy for us. Particularly with our slightly pathetic science levels. That might be quite a good use of a spy. Oh no! India have declared war on Lisbon. India have declared war on one of the 3 remaining city-states. Or the 3 remaining ones I know of. I don't know where the other ones are. Right, Scout. Get onto land. Hooray! Oh, that's not good. Lisbon, give us gold. Lisbon, give us gold. Also, I've completely forgotten to go and buy this bank. 1,160 gold. Yeah, let's do it. 9 gold per turn. Do you know what? Yeah, we've stolen enough gold. Anyway, we've stolen that gold from the other Civs. So yeah, we'll have that. We'll absolutely have that. We'll pop a bank into there. That's great merchant points as well. And the gold per turn, 57. That is lovely. Should we treat ourselves to a unit now? Should we treat ourselves to a lovely unit? We can always get another spy in as well. Yeah, let's get ourselves a crossbow person now. I'm saying crossbow person because it says crossbow man, and that's very discriminatory. Right, drag you up to there. You can fortify just there. And then eventually next turn, crossbow face, you can go just there, which is good. Also next turn, intelligence agency will be done. And we can promote our scout finally. Okay, Shufty the crossbowman across the river and fortify you. You can be promoted, scout face, hooray! Can see through woods and jungle, can move after attacking or faster movement on hills. Let's have you seeing through... No, actually, faster movement on hills would be useful. I mean, the best ability would be if I could move through other units. That would be the best, that'd be the best one, because everyone is in the way. Let's have faster movement on hills. Why the heck not? And unit needs orders. Now we've got Benoit the spy. That's official Frenchy in there. So we can steal great works as if 2 levels more experience, but we've got nowhere to put them. So it sounds very tempting, but I'd steal them and just literally put them in a cupboard. But it would stop other people having them, I suppose. It would stop other people having them. However, I don't think you can. I don't think you can steal them and just keep them and just bank them, because it does say there is nowhere for them to go. On the list when you go to your spy operations thing, I think there is a bit that says, no, there's nowhere for a great work to go, so I don't think you can do that. Foment unrest or counter-spy. Now, counter-spying might be actually quite useful. That might be quite useful indeed, particularly if we get the Raw Valley and the thing up here. People will probably try and blow this up. They'll try and sabotage our industrial zone. So maybe counter-spying actually wouldn't be quite so bad. Yeah, let's get you to there and we'll build another spy. We'll train up another spy and hope that they get the Steely Research sort of boost thing instead. I've got 2 governor titles now. We just earned another one. So we've got a couple of governor titles. No point giving Pangaea or anything else, because the last 2 things he's got to do with arms races. That's nuclear armaments or space race things. I don't think we're going to quite be at space race stuff yet. Given that we haven't quite finished astronomy, so we don't really know about looking up in the sky at night time. I think maybe space race stuff is a little bit preemptive. So what we could do is we could at least appoint Victor. We could appoint him, because if we get attacked, we will obviously slap Victor into the middle and say, yeah, there you go, you're in the city, good job, you're going to increase the garrison strength. And we could sort of go down this route of improving him. So when we do get attacked, I'm saying when, I should say if, shouldn't I? I should have faith in my other civs. If we get attacked by some of the backstabbing civ, then yeah, he can at least be a little bit boosted up. So, you know, we could get ourselves a redoubt, which we'll get anyway, so increasing the city garrison strength by 5. We could also give him that one, say units defending the city's territory, which is probably what we'll do, get an extra 5 combat strength. So that's probably quite good. Let's get you. Let's get Victor. We don't want to actually send you anywhere though, Victor, and we'll promote you as well, and we will have plus 5 combat strength for all units in our own territory if we get attacked and if you're the governor, which is all very situational, but never mind. Right, what do we want to do now? What should we build? I'm very tempted with campus research grants. Provide science every turn and great scientist points. Not so bothered about that, but if it hurries our science along a little bit, that's very good. Nothing else to build particularly. The only thing we could is medieval walls. Does the chance for medieval walls go away if you're not in a certain era? I don't know. I'm quite tempted to get that now. Outer defense as well. Yeah, let's get that. Get that. Get medieval walls in. That'll be good. We'll get a little bit of tourism from it later on in the game anyway. So, yeah, that should be okay. And then maybe, yeah, we'll do some science sort of campus research grant stuff. Okay, he's getting a little bit better at his bids, but still 4 gold per turn out of the 241 you earn is pathetic. So, no, I will refuse that deal. Cheerio for now. Thank you very much. We're getting colonialism done now. There we go. Colonialism is complete. And we've got Benoit the Spy. Where do we want to put you right now? Like, what are you going to be doing? I might put you down here. I'm going to put you here just in case someone comes stealing our great works, because everyone seems to be after them. If I put you in the theatre square, it will cover the ones that are in the Bolshoi and the ones that are in the theatre square as well. So let's stick you down here as a bit of sort of counter spying. So, yeah, there you go. We'll put you into there. So put you into the theatre square so it protects adjacent districts and presumably adjacent wonders as well. I guess it would protect these things. So yeah, we'll put you in there to stop people nicking our great works. I don't think anyone's going to be particularly stealing our technology, let's be honest. I don't think we need to worry about that quite so much. So yeah, we'll put you into there, please. Do some counter-spying. Can you move around a little bit? You've got a tiny little bit of wiggle room in there. That's fine. Envoy, it's absolutely irrelevant. Whatever. Just send 2 of them to Candy. Don't really care. Ooh, the next tier up. Yay. Yay, and Charlotte is back. She has made it back to the city of Solo. There we go. So, where should we send her to rob some stuff now? Who's got a good amount of gold that we can steal? So let's have a quick look. That's the Spanish. I don't want to send them back to there for now because we've promised not to. Sending them to the Sumerians might be a little bit silly. What about going back to Australia? We could pillage all the buildings in the industrial zone. That might be quite fun. 84% chance of success. But we could do the gain sources thing to boost that. That might be quite fun. Oh, tech boost. Hang on. Tech boost. Yeah, go out to there. Go out to there and steal some Australian tech. That is going to be very, very good. You are finding your way through. There's a gap. Run through the gap. And we have a great person. It's a great scientist. Okay, the eureka moment for chemistry and 1 random tech from the industrial era. I will take boosts whenever I can get them. So yeah, we'll recruit you, Mr. Mendeleev. You can run over there. Do your thing. Do your thing. So chemistry. How far down the line is chemistry? I imagine we're quite a way off. Whereabouts is chemistry? It's all the way down here. Yeah, we're not really at the level of chemistry quite yet, but okay, that's fine. So chemistry and industrialization. Oh, it's perfect. It's beautiful. And chemistry boosted as well. Oh, that's tremendous. Okay, that was really helpful. So that's brought that down. That will have brought industrialization down to 19 turns. A paltry 19 turns from the 28 that it was. That is fantastic. Okay, that's very, very good. It's a shame astronomy wasn't boosted, but never mind. Somehow this had escaped my attention. There is a new little city next door to me called Lagash. It's settled right down here, so nestled in our sort of, southwestern kind of corner. Hello, little city of Lagash. How are you guys? That's lovely. Welcome. Oh, I'm kind of hemmed in just there. That is unfortunate. So yeah, what are you doing there? What have you got? You've got yourselves some turtles in the sea, which is quite nice, and quite a bit of cocoa. No, it's tobacco. Tobacco just there, and cocoa there, and rice there. That is actually a pretty good spot for a city, to be fair. That is a pretty good spot. They've got the turtles luxury as well. I would never have got out that far. But there we go. So that's a pretty good spot. And horses. And what's that? Holy site? Oh, a government plaza? Just there? You've not got a government plaza in any of your other places. You decide to build it in this tiny little tin pot village down here. Okay, fine. Rock on. You enjoyed that there. So we've got a couple of turns until walls are done. I do note that over here, we're going to get that resource over there, which is deers. That's also woods, which is useful for us because we can go and do chops for that whenever we get to build something in terms of world wonders. But also, look, hermitage. In 12 turns, we will be able to build hermitage. I think the Patala Palace has gone. Oh, yeah, it's on a hill next to a mountain, so we can't build it anyway, which is a shame. But, yeah, hermitage. We can get one of our wonders in, and that's got lots of slots for great things, which is lovely. 10 turns until this era ends. And why are you just there? Oh, our open borders must have finished, and they have just hoofed us out to the nearest edge. Do you know what? That is fine. We've pretty much covered what we've got. There's a little tiny gap in our sort of map there. That is absolutely fine. Where can you go next, Scout? Where is the next sort of best place to go? Maybe down here. Maybe down here, a little bit closer to home. Oh, I had a worrying moment there. I thought she was going to tell me that she was going to declare war on me, that she was angry. But no, I appreciate the walls you build for your people. You have a Georgian spirit. Yes, she likes walls. And again, the advantage of picking those civs. I took so long picking these civs that I wanted to play the game with to make sure that I would be able to sort of satisfy their agendas, with Chandragupta being the only sort of risk really because he was based on proximity. Fortunately, he's quite some way off, so he's very happy with me as well. So that's kind of why that's worked. And yeah, she's a very easy one to satisfy the sort of the first agenda with. Yeah, have you got walls? Yes. Then I like you. Good. That's nice and straightforward, and I like that a lot. Right, we went to Babylon last time for 10 gold. 1 science and 2 culture. I do not see why we would not want to return there, because that seems very good. In terms of what we get from it, that seems very good indeed. So yeah, absolutely. Go back to Babylon, please. Yes, thank you very much. That's very good. We need to go do some friendshipy stuff. So John, Mr. Curtains, there you go. Yes, hello, strong bond, bibbly bobbly boo. And Tamar, Mrs. Walls. Yes, hello, I've got walls. Look how big they are. Yeah, they're wally. They're made of bricks and stuff. Right. I think that is a good point to leave it. Now, I will admit, this has probably not been the most exciting, scintillating video of Civ 6 so far, but we're still alive. We're working our way through the game. We've got a bank in, which is very good. We completed the Bolshoi. We've got ourselves 100 tourism per turn now coming out, which is pretty good. 25. Now, look, at the start of that, what was it, 116? Was it 116 tourists they had? That's now gone up to 147. John Curtin, the Australians, are coming through quite strong. Ah, but look, Phil now has only 1 domestic tourist behind. So Phil could take over. Phil could well take over. Okay, and then he would be the target that we need to chase. Oh, that is getting very ludicrous. So we started on... I can't remember what number we started on at the start of this. But yeah, so it's gone up quite significantly in terms of the goal we've got to reach, and our tourists have not gone up suit. They've not, it's not increased in an equal measure. So yeah, I'm not holding my breath now. I think a culture victory in one city on Deity difficulty is quite hard to do. science-wise. Although to be fair, no one's done any science stuff either. No one's launched satellites when it is only 1540 AD, but they are on Deity Difficulty. They've got mega boost to everything, so nobody's done any kind of sciencey stuff, which is fine. So overall science, I'm in 4th, which is very odd. Culture, I'm leading. Domination, slightly irrelevant. Australia are leading apparently, but I don't quite understand how that works. And religious, I'm in 8th, yes, because I don't actually have a religion. So it's looking all right. It's looking okay. And next time out, we get to choose what we want to build. We can't build the Great Zimbabwe, unfortunately, because we just don't have the sort of situational thing for it. We can't build the Statue of Liberty because we've not got a harbour. Let's get campus research grants in, and let's just try and bring down our science. It's taking a little while for us to get science done. So let's bring this down. We'll bring astronomy down, hopefully a couple of turns with that. We'll do it again for the next one, which is scientific theory, I think that's what it's called. Yep, scientific theory. We'll try and get that done as soon as possible. Start work on Oxford University. I did see one of the little messages popped up and said, oh, somebody has got mass production, which might mean that they are then going to go and start work on industrialization. I think it was the Spanish, possibly, had mass production. So, yeah, I'd rather they didn't. I'd rather they stopped. Maybe they can go and research something else, rather than getting industrialization and taking away my lovely wonders from me. But there we go. Never mind. We'll see. We'll see what happens next time out. If you are still enjoying this, then please do leave a like. And also, please do subscribe. You know the drill by now. You're probably already subscribed. But if not, please subscribe. And you can keep up to date with how we get on in our One City Challenge. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And I'll see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, this is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no! It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examination. So who's examining who?